Alright, I'm live. Check, check. Game audio, voice audio. Voice audio is a little loud. That is a little loud. That should be alright. Where am I? What am I doing? I am live. Why so bright? That's, I don't know. It's weird.
Howdy.
Howdy. Alright. Hello. Welcome back. Oh, this is what, day 13?
Sure could use a drink.
Okay, day 13, alright.
Bad guys?
Not remember being this fast. Huh, anyway, sorry. Hello?
You're back.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. He married the hooker. Shit. That's why you don't go wandering off looking for some call girl on the strip without telling somebody first. Anderson. Is that the followers of the apocalypse, Anderson?
Yes, it is.
Man, that guy's got water on the brain. Knows more about water pipes than any man should. If he says we're losing water, I think the Colonel would listen to that. I'll talk to him about it. But you, I owe you for this. You saved me a lot of work. And I'm sure Corporal White's family will be grateful to at least get some closure. VMPs keep a bunch of junk around that's confiscated off of people who decide to screw with us. I haven't really sorted through it, but go ahead and see if there's anything you can use in there. We keep it in a trunk across the hall, by the prison cells.
Okay.
Yep, see you around.
Sure. I gotta keep playing with the audio. Gotta find the good balance. But alright, let's go see Contreras. Is he here? Where is he? Alright. Huh. I never knew this was here.
Hello.
Hell.
So you're back.
Yeah.
Pawn shop in Westside called Miguel's. It's in Outer Vegas, northwest of the Strip.
Just
Bye.
I have to watch this video back to see if the video audio's too loud. Oh, where am I? Oh. Hell yeah. Oh, number 3.
Hi. Sure could use a drink.
Oh, no. That sounds okay. As long as I talk normally like this. Game audio seems lower.
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I buy just about anything. Of course, I also got plenty of things for sale, too. My grandfather opened up this shop. Took over for him after he passed away. Well, it's funny you'd ask, stranger. My grandfather, he took care of me when Ma and Pa passed away. About a few years back, he was helping with an expansion. Farmers wanted more land to work with, so he went about propping fences. The whole day was a blur, but I still remember. I was gathering supplies when I heard a scream.
Oh, no.
It was the fiends. Not sure how, what was going on, but they came through the town. My grandfather was lying there, slumped over by the road. We tried to get him to the local clinic, but it was too late. Anyway, it's the past, you know? Gotta move on.
That's what they say.
Not much, but it's what I got. Till next time.
I was right, wasn't much.
What do you want? We work together. I'm handling his deliveries for the moment while he handles a business opportunity that came up.
Oh, this guy's a plant.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
We gotta go back and I think if I tell him... I went to the wrong place, didn't I? If I tell Patricia, she tells me something. Where am I? Right? I think that guy's an NCR. You know what? Fuck this. I'm going this way. Nope, never mind. Wrong way it is.
So you're back. Huh, not good. Price works alone. Chat him up and see what's going on. Don't give him any details, and do not give him the package. There's a chance he actually knows Price, but I doubt it.
Back and forth, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's head inside.
What do you want?
Where are you at?
Yeah, you need something? What? Look, do you have something to drop off or not? Perceptive. Yes, I'm a ranger. Shit. I thought I had done a better job than that. Well, if that's how it is, you can call me Ranger Keller. Price is in deep with the NCR for supplying drug ingredients to the local gangs. He's currently being held for questioning. What is your business with Price? All right. If you hear anything, report it to myself or Lieutenant Boyd immediately. We need to track down his source.
No, you don't. Yep, McCarran.
Some cons.
It is dark. I don't know why the video is so dark on the recording. It's not that dark when I'm playing. I looked at the settings. I don't know, maybe I should just give up. You know what I mean? There's no point in doing this anymore.
So you're back. Ah, shit. Well, please tell me you didn't hand him the
Not an
package.
idiot.
Thank God. You're gonna need to take him out.
Whoa.
If McCarran hears I've been selling contraband, we're both dead.
Alright.
That might just work. Tell him I'll cut him in on a bit of the profit and help him track down drug dealers if he'll give me a pass. The last thing I need is a do-gooder ranger trying to take me down.
Right. Oh, I have to. See, it's dark again. I guess it just depends on the screen. My laptop looks fine. My streaming PC looks fine.
What do you want? Contreras wants to work with me. Huh, really? We had our suspicions, but he's got so many shipments going out in so many different directions, it's been hard to track. He's got balls, I'll give him that. Bribing a ranger is punishable by hanging. Okay, you got yourself a deal. However, if Contreras tries to run or he keeps dealing with the other side, he's a dead man.
Glad I left the outpost behind.
I think you are.
See you later.
See you later. Keep thinking it's a quest, it's not. Technically it is, I guess. I don't have a map marker. I'm gonna play Skyrim after this. I don't want to play Skyrim. I downloaded Lorerim. I got that. I finally got that going. That took a bit. I got that going. I added some other mods. I think I would enjoy that. It'd be a nice, fun little game. Like I was saying, I think I might just stop streaming. I just bored. I already upload this to YouTube, so I might just switch over to YouTube.
So you're back.
It feels like the audio's too loud. Is it?
Good to hear. Well, I'd say you're officially invited to the big kid's table now. My stash is your stash. Oh, and I think you might get more use out of this rifle than I ever will.
That was loud.
Enjoy. Bye.
Oh, God. What to get? Oh. Ah, hey. Okay. Did it freeze? Holy crap. What I got left? I might not do that. Guess we'll talk to Yes Man. I think we're almost done with the main. Jeez. Casino floor. Oh. Plus, I'm not very entertaining. What?
An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
Say no more, say no more. If you say they're good, they're good. That's 4 down, just 1 to go. Okay, consider them forgotten, along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten! That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive. Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers. Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest. I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network. I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons at vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy.
Okay, yeah. I'll get it done,
Great.
dude.
When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Okay. Cut to. Oh, crap.
Casino floor.
Guess, alright, bye, Cass. That was weird. Okay. What the hell happened here? What the fuck? Alright, I guess I know what they meant now. Yeah, I forgot how to play this game. Hello, everyone. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to talk about. Nothing goes on in my life. I don't have anything interesting. I don't know how to commentate either.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready? Ask your questions, but keep it short. We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up. Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations such as the landing platform on the visitor center. Alright, I'll give you full access. I have a full itinerary here. Here you go.
Ooh, California. We're no more. Okay.
The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. But given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary. Someone like you, I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an eye out. If there's nothing else, then let's get moving. Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning.
What an asshole.
What?
Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us. The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece.
Alright.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. But don't take too long.
I remember.
I miss California.
Hey.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
I'm honored to
What an
work with
asshole.
Lawson. He knows more about the dam than anyone.
Excuse me.
Hey, have you seen my friend around here? His name is Ben. He's an engineer. We were supposed to watch the president's speech together. He hasn't shown up yet. Okay, well, I guess I'll just keep waiting. Sorry to bother you.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
How's this room for?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Oh. Why is it nighttime?
You're cleared to go on through. Have you finished your security sweep? Well, hurry it up.
I'm looking forward to seeing the president.
I'm just glad to have the day off for this.
You better get out of here. You better get out of here.
Oh, shoot.
You better get out of here. I don't have time to talk right now.
You're gonna get got.
Have you finished your security? Looks like that's his vertibird coming right. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Oh, crap.
I've got some
Dialogue.
security procedures to oversee.
Need my sniper rifle. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Nice.
Morning.
Morning.
Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters.
Alright, this is taking a bit. Like I said, I remember that guy gets killed. This guy.
Do you mind?
Oh yeah, that guy's totally like a bad guy.
You, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take the
What are you
greatest
doing
of
up here?
risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices.
Oh, shit. Really? We should go take a look. I think I should check it out first before radioing it in. Fuck it. You're more trouble than you're worth.
It is because men and women like class, Jeremy wants that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of One Pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy.
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye out for anything suspicious?
Loud.
Damn it. I can't believe the Legion actually got someone past our security. Good job catching them. I'll have a security team sweep the area to see if the Legion has any more surprises for us. I'm also canceling the President's speech. We'll have a security team get him out of here right away. But let's not relax until he's safe.
His father was a caravan guard on the short route, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood of War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured. But the time came when they could no longer show.
Much louder than I did in my headphones. Headphones. Better? I want to see something. I think I did this last time. Oh, let me equip a stealth boy. Oh, that didn't work. Like, it's too loud in my headphones. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Let's turn it down to 54. Hello. Alright, let's reload. I just want to see. Let's see it again.
What the heck?
Oh shit. Crashed on me. That's crazy. Oh, he's in his vertibird. Go on. Bye. Bye. Have a beautiful night. If it crashes again, I'm gonna be mad. Alright.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Hell yeah. Oh, what gun does he have? Ooh. Dang it. Equip a gun. Ooh.
Murderer!
Trail carbine. I have one? A sweet weapon. I do not have one. I'm mad now.
Good job today. We got the president out safe and sound. And I couldn't have done it without you. You have my thanks.
Okay, so see.
Good job today. We got the president out safe and sound. And I couldn't have done it without you. You have my thanks.
The gunshots sound loud as hell. That makes no sense. Dialogue is quiet. Just gonna switch to I have to look that up. But that's kind of loud. Alright. Maybe I'll sneak in. Ooh, there we go. Just sneak in. Here anymore. Okay. Yeah, the rest of the audio's quiet. But when I'm talking to people, when I'm shooting guns, I mean. Let's talk to this guy.
Obituaries of the recently deceased Mr. House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor.
I don't care. Shut up.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news. The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
Is there anything else?
Well, Some of Mr. House's projections predict a moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region. One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, go talk to him.
Wonderful. I'll keep tabs on the situation at the dam. See you in a bit.
I don't think I ever got the followers.
Casino floor?
Weren't they supposed to be able to have the Garretts help them distribute medicine? Hmm.
We've got
Excuse me. Ugh.
I've heard a few patients mention the Securitrons are acting strangely, and no one has heard from Mr. House in a while. If House is out of the picture, maybe we'll be able to get our hands on some of his technology.
Jesus,
It would help
lady.
our scientists greatly. I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside.
If the NCR ain't gotta worry about Caesar no more,
Who do I
it
talk
should worry
to
about
then?
improving the lives of regular folks around here.
How do I talk to... I think I do go back to the Wrangler. Let's go back to the Wrangler.
If it can be bought, it can be found.
Fallout 3 after this, actually.
Stop by the silver run.
I think I'll play Fallout 3 and then I'll do Skyrim.
Yep.
Well, I hate to support the damn NCR, but it looks like they're the only thing between us and mass slavery at the hands of the Legion. Here's to the slaughter of every last one of those Brahmin-poking meatheads, Caesar's Legion.
Oh.
Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past.
Nice.
Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol. Yep.
I'll be able to have Cass companions. I'll go back to the Mojave Outpost. Girl, I should pick Boone up. I don't know. We'll see.
So the great Caesar is dead. Happy news, but I don't know that it'll make things safer. The rest of his goons may be even worse once they take power. That's phenomenal. Who did you find? They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside? True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction, recovery, and relapse would remain. Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
All right.
What's up? I think you're on the right track. The only way to ensure relative safety and independence for the people of New Vegas is to prevent others from taking control of the region. That means no NCR, no Mr. House, and no Legion. I'm really very boring. You'd get better stories out of a Freeside junkie. Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born west of here. I was an only child and spent most of my time with my mother. My father died when I was young and I never got over it. Oh, and I like medicine and reading books about failed pre-war socioeconomic policies. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this bachelor off his feet? Like I said, I'm boring. Some people do. I just don't. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be friendly, but I'd just rather not discuss it. Back in your good graces again? I know you'd see the light.
You know what? I better do get Cass. I did Cass's thing. I don't think I ever did Boone's. Well, arcade, let's roll. Oh man, Honest Hearts is that's gonna take a while.
Come to the silver.
Dead Money's gonna take a while. Oh,
Some guys were in here earlier saying you survived Benny's goon squad. That's one hell of a feat, bud. Have a drink on me. Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix. Till next time.
Yeah. Yes.
I guess I'll wait here
then. What? Weird.
Nelson's back in our hands.
Well now, look what rolled in. What, you getting lonely out there? Was reminded why I left this place soon as I walked in. Let's go.
I hope we can defend it this time.
Look for the dinosaur. Look for the dinosaur. Where's Boone? Oh.
Go to hell.
Did I say something?
I bet you could preach all day. Who knows what other little bits of wisdom might spill out.
Well, for as lack of adornment is said to become some women, so will this place, without your presence, bring delight.
Oh. Nothing to say? Yes. Nothing to say. Pretty sure Boone's on night watch. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? I Really? Boone and the Lucky 38? I might have. A shot. I'm terrible at this game. I should. I really hope somebody finds this video. I can't even talk. This video entertaining. Yeah. What I can see. It's Boom. 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 Boom.
Is it time?
Yes.
I'm ready when you are.
Oh yeah.
Casino floor.
Oh yeah.
If things don't go well at the dam, all of our efforts here could be for nothing. I hope to God the Legion doesn't win control. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal will aid our work immensely. I'm sure you have... Even if we want... Unless you can handle our... Unless you can handle...
What?
Welcome back, friend.
Okay.
Even if we... Unless...
What? I took care of your supply shortages. Look this up. Oh crap. MedX, Radaway, and Fixer. Alright. So... You guys don't see this. Form ID? Is that... Yeah, that could work. Okay. Alright, you know what? Right away. Sure. And you guys don't see this. I'm not doing anything.
Welcome
Hello.
back, friend.
Yeah. Each split view. What the hell? Anyway, like we're back. Okay, we're back.
Great. What do you have?
All kinds.
How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to... It looks like we've got enough medics for the moment, but it always helps to be prepared with a backup supply. How much do you have to donate? Thanks. How... We have a good stock of Radaway at this point, but every extra bit helps. How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Good to hear. Oh, by the way, I got a shipment of magazines from home I'd be willing to sell if you're interested. Take a look. Even if we... Unless... How much... Thanks for the donation. It looks like you took care of our short-term supply issues. And thanks, you can have a discount on medical services with me. Also, I would like to extend an invitation to join the followers of the Apocalypse. Your work here in the old Mormon fort has been invaluable, and I can't think of a more worthy recruit. Will you join us? Our aim is to gradually shape a better, brighter future for the wasteland. We seek to heal the planet through efforts not unlike the medicine and education we offer here in the old Mormon fort. All we ask is members and those seeking aid do their best to help those in need when the opportunity arises. Excellent! The followers' mission will be better served with someone like yourself traveling around the Mojave. As a representative of the followers, I present you with your very own lab coat. Wear it well, and may it aid our cause. Also, before I forget, here's a key to a safe house you can use to rest if you happen to be in the area. I'll just mark it on your map. Why should we support Vegas? They've locked Freeside out of the city, and do nothing to help their neighboring townsfolk. Wow. Whatever you have planned must be pretty big to give them the boot, but this sounds dangerous. I refuse to put my people at risk. If the NCR are pushed out, the raiders and other scum will run amok. That is somewhat reassuring, but we still don't have the resources to care for the entire Mojave by ourselves. We already experience regular supply shortages. Opening our door to the entire region... I don't see how this could ever work. It is indeed our duty to teach and improve the living conditions of our fellow man, but we're talking an insane amount of logistics to make this work. I think I see now what you intend to set in motion. If this plan will bring us one step closer to revitalizing the region, you can count on our support. So long as you keep us supplied, we will stay in the Mojave to provide care and education for those in need.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Hey. I'll sit. I've got you. We should get to the Hoover Dam. I don't want to miss this. Okay. No. It doesn't. Okay. It's NCR land for the most part. We tamed it. Now we're settling it. A lot of people complain about it, but they forget what it was like before we showed up. It's a lot of territory to secure, too much, even for a big army like the NCR's. Coming east was about securing the land so people could live without fear. It's not always that simple, but I think the cause is still right. And God help us if they lose. Yeah, lots of thoughts. All about the best ways to kill them. If you want, it's not really my thing. What do you want to know? Give me a rifle and a clear line of sight, and I'll start picking them off before they've even seen me. Didn't have much hand-to-hand training, so our chances are better if you keep the enemy out of my face. I'm trained as a spotter, too. If you're looking through a scope, I could find your targets for you. Sure. No. Sure. Carla's dead. That's all you need to know. Yeah.
Careful where you flash that chip of yours. Not sure what kind of caps it's worth, but it's a tempting target. Ask him then. Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad. You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got him out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them. Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. Was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. And lucky for me, he was a horny old bastard. Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Never heard her complain about his bedroom behavior. Only complain he wasn't around to do it no more. Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him, and she had me to raise. She was sick, but she held off dying until I was old enough to be getting into trouble with the boys. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. And I'm not all boo-hoo about it, so save your glass for someone who's crying. Not a clue. When he left, I was too in my crib to understand why, and around the time Mom passed, I was too into my teens to listen. Got his name, got this pendant, and that's about it. Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive, so I learned to make every shot count. And hear tell my dad was a crack shot, so I don't want to dirty the family name. Not out of pride. Respect. Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets, want to clear a pass or scare off geckos from a caravan. Some of Twister's out of the Divide can block off a pass in no time, so you learn how to handle powder so you don't get trapped somewhere. Any event, I prefer shooting if it comes down to an argument. Don't worry, I'll carry my weight if a disagreement arises. What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. Mom was a tribal, but she didn't teach me anything like that. Ask him then. I'm fair with chucking dynamite, not bad with a pistol, if I do say so myself. Carry a knife, too, but that's more for practical reasons. Prefer settling things with my fists, though. Made more friends than corpses in bar fights. Plan on keeping it that way. Don't think I'm some kind of Vault City pacifist, though. If things get heated, I'll start shooting. Trust me.
Alright.
Ask him then. Not sure if I chose it, or it chose me. Dad ran a bar a long time ago, and it was a labor of love, Mom said. Didn't sound like it made her happy. Still, I'm guessing I got some of Dad's love of whiskey in me because the burn suits me fine. Used to call me Whiskey Rose back west, before I punched enough people, so now they say it. But quiet, and when I'm not around. Yeah, on account of my name. And the blossoms on my cheeks when I drink too much. Won most of those fights, too.
Excuse me.
Can take a hell of a punch and give it right back when I've got a bottle in me.
There
It's
you
all
go.
in how you drink it, though. There's a trick to it. When we pass the bottle, I'll show you how it's done. There's usually a bar in every stop along the road. Helps me sleep. Well, not really, but I tell myself that. Sometimes I have to brew it myself if I'm too far from a bar. Not quality, but I'm for anything that takes the edge off the day.
There was something in there.
Yeah. What else are you gonna do with an empty bottle? Wait for it to refill itself? Get me some ingredients out of the Mojave, an empty bottle, a little time, and I'll keep us stocked.
All right.
Ask him then. Started?
Stop asking questions.
Took to it like a fish to water. Well, if you know what a fish is. Well, of course I do. It's this slimy, scaled thing. Like a lake lurk, except no legs. Well, most times. They're like birds, except they stay underwater. Anyway, I've seen pictures. One guy even had one above his bar in Reading, except it was made of pre-war plastic. He used to say it could sing, but I figured he was on a jet rush. Actually, it sort of fell on me. My feet get antsy if I stay in one place, like the Mojave outpost. It was driving me crazy, that feeling of being trapped there. So, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. West, east, and pass through places enough times people would sometimes pay me some caps to take something to the next town. Well, not as glamorous, I guess. Roads back west were safer in most places. Most. Anyway, occurred to me I could scratch the traveling itch and get paid for it. Cassidy caravans formed around me. Rest is history. Ask him then. Well, I'm not one for soft living or soft men, let me tell you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you right now, on both counts. Don't take that as anything more than my words. I bet you're a real sweetheart the way you leave that trail of broken hearts behind you. I know your look. You probably say all the right things. So we're clear. Nothing's gonna happen between us. You'd best respect that. My point before is that you know the Mojave, and it's a hard place. The caravan fighting here in the Mojave, it's been downright brutal. The amount of caravan space you reserve for ammo alone. And if it's not raiders, powder gangers, it's NCR tolls. They need to get the money from somewhere, even if it's Vegas bound. Anyone wise does. Vegas families pay on time, from what I've heard. Even the Omertas. The white gloves pay on time, but they're creepy. Deal with anyone else, though, you're taking a big risk. The Legion? What about them? I don't trade caps or supply anyone who keeps slaves and treats women like Brahmin in those camps of theirs. Look, not meaning to fly off the handle like that. There's some caravans that deal with the Legion, yes. And as much as it pains me to say it, any caravan marked by the Legion is safe as houses. They guard their roads, their supply lines. Even fiends would hesitate before going after any trader dealing with Legion. I am. If NCR took the same stand and committed patrols to the roads, then I'd think that'd solve a lot of their problems right there. But they don't. Caravans get butchered in the Mojave all the time, like mine. And so fucking close to Vegas you could see it from the wall. NCR tries. It's just that trying doesn't mean a whole lot when you're paying your respects to the dead. And Legion, from what I've heard, they don't do the stop tolls on the roads or in the outposts like some NCR quartermasters do.
Do not crash. Might be able to save this. We might be able to save this. We're not going to be able to save this. Why would you do this? Good thing is, oh my. What?
Just as a warning.
Wanna get lucky?
We've got stuff we're not. If things don't go well at the dam.
Yeah, whistle. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
So, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. I'm going to. I'm gonna have to redo. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to redo everything I just did. Alright, I'm just gonna end it here. Fuck it. Holy crap. It didn't work. What was that noise? Let's do that. Mistake. I think it went through.
Welcome back, friend. Good to hear. What do you... Great to see you again. Also,
What's up? No, really. Have you ever snorted a ground-up Cazador venom sac? Neither have I. But I can guarantee you that a Freeside junkie has. Only to obfuscate my past association with a fascist paramilitary organization. I'm joking, of course. I will deflect personal questions at any opportunity. Honestly, it isn't too difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk. I wanted to help people, and I enjoyed learning, so I signed up. New Vegas is in trouble, so I came out here. If someone doesn't step up and try to help the people here, it's going to end very badly. All right. See you around.
All right.
The Greg. Cons moved.
I have to go get Cass.
Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!
Go get Boo.
I roll or sweep.
The Strip's not a bad place if you love terrible things and people. I'll never understand the allure of giving away
Is it time?
your money to the rich.
Shut up.
We should get to the Hoover Dam. I don't want to miss this. Okay. No. If you want. If that's... Yeah. What is it?
What's up? The followers taught me everything I know about medicine. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great facilities back in the NCR. We may have overextended ourselves by setting up camp in Freeside, but the people here need help from someone. If not us, who? All right. I think you're on the right track. The only way to ensure relative safety and independence for the people. That means... I'm really...
You know.
Casino.
Okay. Go grab Cass and we'll be on our way again. Oh.
Is it time?
No, we're just grabbing Cass.
Well, now, look what...
Shut up.
All right, then. Let's get the train rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
What do you want?
Okay, forget I said anything.
Don't mind trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And whiskey. Careful where you flash that chip of yours. started? Used to... My point... The caravan fighting here in the Mojave. And if it's not raiders... Anyone wise does. Vegas families pay on time, from what I've heard. Even the Omertas. The White Gloves pay on time, but they're creepy. Deal with anyone else, though, you're taking a big risk. The Legion? What about them? I don't trade caps or... Look, there's some caravans that deal with... They guard their roads, but they don't. NCR try. And Legion, from what I've heard, you're lucky if you turn a profit sometimes. If some new officer gets assigned a route, the fees just get worse. Much as I hate the Legion, caravan life would be a hell of a lot easier if they ran the roads. Well, as long as those companies were run by men. And that's the biggest issue I see. And it's a shame. But I think there's people on the NCR side who feel more strongly than I do. Some caravans deal with the Legion now because the security. If towns could get the same protection, a lot more tempting than you'd think. A bunch of people would be willing to side with the Legion to not have to worry about fiends and boomers and powder ganger attacks. It's not hard for some folks to sell freedom when the alternative is worse. Especially if being with NCR is going to get you on a Legion cross. Ask them then. NCR's my country, and I support it. Anyone who says otherwise, I'll feed them my knee. I know which side of the firing line I'm on in the Mojave, just so you know. Yeah, there is. I'm not some blind, flag-saluting, do-as-they-will NCR lover. They're family. But let me tell you what family means. You ever had a brother? Some dumbass younger brother, say, who knocked up the pastor's daughter, can't hold a job, and is home away as a jail cell? That's NCR. Their compass is spinning all the time. They try to put their stake in everything they see. Nobody's dick's that long. Not even Long Dick Johnson, and he had a fucking long dick. Thus the name.
That's the name.
So NCR
Fucking
tries to hold
man.
on to everything. They can't, because it's too big for them to get their arms around. They can't guard the roads. They can't put a line of troops around the Mojave. It's just greed that makes the heads back west even try. Aside from the people in the towns, it's the soldiers that suffer for it most. Ever seen NCR troops asked to go after gangs at 3-to-1 odds? That bear flag doesn't make them bulletproof. And when those gangs were caused by NCR in the first place, like the powder gangers, Caesar on a crutch. Don't get me started there. Look, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want the Brotherhood, or the Followers, or the Vegas families running the Mojave. All of them are a different kind of fuck-up. NCR just has some shaping up to do. Maybe Caesar kicking them in the nuts is a nice wake-up call, is all I'm saying. I just wish Caesar would kick the heads of NCR, not the feet. I've fucked a soldier in my time. They don't need to get fucked by their orders. Ask them then. Sounds good to me.
Morning. I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Okay. At this, man. I feel like I'm missing a lot. Alright, I mean, I can always play the game again. Right? Play through.
for the dam? Caesar's Legion is due to attack at any moment. Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are 2 ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options. You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
Do it. Oh, hello.
We must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Holy shit!
Let's get going.
Boom, shakalaka. Give me that shit. Yeah, I'm a man. Oh, I seem to be down. These gateholders. Now else, what was the wild wasteland for? Yeah, I didn't get the enclave to help me. That's a shame. Oh, no. I've got the enclave to help me. That would have been a cool thing.
Stop right there. There's a ladder into the control room.
Except for me.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say? Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the east power plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Okay.
You need to get to the Legate.
I knew it.
get going.
I go out here? Where do I go? Might redo this.
I knew it.
Huh. That was weird. Oh, he flew all the way down here. Holy crap. Thanks, sucker. What are you doing? Headshot. Man. Bye-bye. Body shots. Oh, damn. I wasn't even using my super ammunition. Oh, wow. Anyway.
And who are you to come before me? You don't bear the mark of the bear, yet you are ready for battle. Enough words, then. Let our strength settle this.
Yeah.
To profligates.
Suck a wiener. Okay, well, he's pretty tough. Get dunked on. No emotion. Again, get dunked on. This way to the east. supposed to be eerie here. Door locked. Oh, okay. That's weird. Booyah! Where'd these guys come from? Alright. Get the hell out of here, boy.
Caesar on the cross. It's been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you laid down today. Oh, a damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east. Like a choir of angels to my ear. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort, what the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb from God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. I could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks, give those plumed fucks the what for. What the fuck? Securitrons? How did you... Oh, God. I cannot fucking believe this day. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I guess it ain't no secret how you, Listen, can you ask them to put their weapons down? I was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
What coat?
I would rather spit on the grave of my dead mother
than
to let you talk to me like that. I figured as much.
Hey, you started
Come on,
it.
you sons of bitches. We're ready.
I am God. Ah, crap.
You did a super job wrapping things up,
Father
and
was
I'm
born
not
like
just
this.
saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And
Dang
so
it.
the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside
Missed that
Good Springs
ranger.
cheated death once again,
and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed.
Sure
The courier,
was.
with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions.
I'm the best.
With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age,
Oh,
Raoul
crap.
was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before.
Oops.
Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
In the years following the destruction of Cassidy caravans, NCR used evidence of the plot to blackmail the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. NCR enacted strict trade laws with little resistance, strengthening their supply lines and their position in the Mojave. Both the Van Graffs and Alice McLafferty were removed from their post in the east. During their trek west, however, their caravan was wiped out by raiders using advanced weaponry and military tactics. No cargo was taken. When questioned, the gunrunners denied any involvement, claiming they would have no public motivation for such an attack. Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion,
Many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
Due to the courier's intervention, Chief Hanlon abandoned his plan to sabotage the defense of Hoover Dam. The Rangers assisted the troopers admirably during the Legion's ill-fated attack. Though the courier snatched victory from NCR, only General Oliver was blamed for the loss of Hoover Dam. Hanlon, exhausted from a lifetime of service to the NCR, stepped down from its position in the Rangers and retired to his ranch in Redding.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now.
No.
In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
There you go. There you go. There springs infirmary blues. Failed Eddie, my love, you mother. Us failed, we will all go together. I mean, I can fucking Legion. Coyotes. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm just going to sit here and... The hell does that mean? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to reload when you do this. 3-card bounty. Bar and I. Let's get climb Prairie Mountain.
again. Anything else I can help with? Okay, anything else? Whatever you say. Come back later if you need anything.
Kinda sucks. Down all the floors. Like I said, I can always play this game. And do 100% playthrough, that'd be cool. Alright, oh, what's the... Okay, honest hearts, dead money, will lose, and lonesome road. Alright. Then dead, really honest hearts, then dead money? Same, right? Oh, you know what? Go back to Novak. Where's Novak? Why? There's so many places I didn't discover. Missed a lot of stuff in Fallout. I guess. A lot of stuff. Okay. Jesus. This is gonna take a while. Whoa. I got enough stuff to sell.
Hey, you came back.
Come on, Cliff.
Must be doing something. Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Hey, Ghost Boy. That's going good. How are you doing? And yeah, I'm playing it modded, so I got a lot of carry weight. Oh, he only has 402 cat. Sucks. Oh no, not my rebreather. Crap. What else I need to go? Oh, not the power armor. No, 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 no. Oh, I can store stuff in there. Nice. Oh yeah, all my vault tech stuff. Do that. I think everything else I can pretty much just get rid of. Oh wow. I'm running. So dark in here.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you?
No.
Yeah, you look the type. Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid. The job is simple. Help us get this caravan in design and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it in design, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Okay.
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good. We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell. You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble. Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80 or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far.
That sucks.
We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn. Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The new Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways. I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
Yeah, they are.
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the new Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die. Shoot. Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail. Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about. They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run. That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs. Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
There you go.
Shoot. Yeah, reckon you will.
Alright, I'll save it here. Oh, dang it. Carrying 75 pounds or less. Oh. No. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'll get down to 75 pounds or less. Well, thanks for watching. See ya.